we've got...
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Batum. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And Doncic gets it to go. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the teardrop, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 5.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The pass to Leonard. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Hardaway for 3. Sinks the triple.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Pass to Leonard. Fades back. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Jackson passes to Batum. Outside for George. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Man in at the 3 spot.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Inside, deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Pass to Kennard. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Richardson. No good with the layup. Clippers trail by 11. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Zubac. Now here's Kennard. Now here's Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo's shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great personnel moves.
Look, they traded up to get Doncic. They traded Dennis Smith Jr. In a package deal, and they got the great Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, exciting young core. They're adding pieces around him and Doncic and around the franchise. Man, they're prime.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Doncic against Jackson. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Leonard. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Here's Porzingis. Batum grabs the miss. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson has the open look. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
He gets that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And George kicks to Leonard. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Doncic. It's blocked. One-on-one here. Here's George. The second chance effort. Here's Leonard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Paul George is out there with Morris. Then there's Batum. And there's Jackson. And it's man in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like that. Once the ball's in his hands, he's looking to the rim.
And here's George over Richardson. Offensive rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now the pass to Kleba. To the inside. Porzingis lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now Brunson. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Richardson, and it's Dallas with another.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Brunson scanning the floor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed